Ladies and gentlemen, this is UX and this is Hoi4 Breaking the Game, 10-time production, manpower and construction. Yeah, okay. This is by the channel iSorrowproductions, ISP. Yeah, I did the ISP video yesterday about how every province is their own country or something like that, right? Where this was small countries all around. You know, I thought it was gonna create, you know, lots of wars, which obviously it did, right? I like how there was you know, very small armies at the start, not much of gun production. I guess this is opposite of that. Production is just gonna be way too much manpower, too much construction, breaking the game. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. He's gonna push the engine to the limit. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's watch it.
Oh, fuck me. So yeah, about this whole artillery only business, is it too late for me to take that promise back?
Artillery only?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I just really don't get it. I really don't quite understand why you want artillery only so much, but you have under 10 days now before Insomnia, so if I hit 300k before Insomnia, I'll do artillery only.
Oh, it's another video he's got. Did he do that?
Behind on the amount of subs you're pushing through, but guys, if you want to see artillery only, hit the sub button. This is the only chance you're ever going to get to make me actually do it. But you know what would make Hoi4 so much better and more bearable? What if you times everything by 10, research by 10, all the doctrines and buffs you get by 10? Doesn't that sound fun? Oh, it really doesn't. I mean, any mod that claims that Liberia can have 200 divisions, I feel is just not a good idea.
I'm not gonna lie, this might be a glimpse of how maybe World War III would look. Because let's be honest, World War III, too many manpower now compared to World War II, too many equipment, everything is too many, technology and everything. If nukes are not introduced, if the war stretches out all around the world, I guess it would look similar to this, because this is going to be way too much warfare, I guess.
Whatsoever. The mod also claims that pushing is a bloodbath and the death count will go beyond World War II, but from my tests I found that not to be true. But what I have found to be true is the lag. I also threw up the Bob Sample tank for every nation mod, which is going to be interesting, because if I am going to be able to produce over 1,000 light tanks a day, why not the Bob Sample? Now, because everything is times by 10, you'd think, oh, the land doctrines and everything probably don't matter because it's basically the same, everything's just times by 10, but because the static numbers that are actually given by the units to begin with aren't different, these actually matter and you can get some pretty crazy divisions. Specifically in the air doctrine trees, where you can get some absolutely crazy ground support efficiency, which is going to be insane. I'm not entirely sure how the game's going to handle this, but I imagine probably not that well. Holy shit, they times 10 the airfields. You can have 12,000 planes in this airfield. I have 15 factories. And I'm producing 429 rifles a day. And I'm already making 8 Bob Samples with just 5 factories. This is gonna get messy. So I want to start a war immediately just to show you guys how messy war can be in this mod. And straight away, the thing you'll notice is that whilst I am getting some greens, they're not moving, and that's because entrenchment has been knocked up by 10. Like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just building a trench so deep it goes to the fucking core of the earth. Really? When you do finally break through like I have here.
Everything's 10, is that it? Trenches and everything. Oh god. This is gonna create some unique scenarios, I bet.
The recovery rate and the organization is so high on these troops now, I can just beat the Romanians because they can't break out of the combat. That is... Oh, it feels really nice when you manage to do it. Am I 156,000? Oh my god, holy shit. So I'm trying to rush down all the construction and production text just so I can get some crazy buildings being built, as I now have 210% build speed, which is incredible. And look at these production stats. 210 Bob Samples a day!
A day.
I haven't even finished my land doctrine, and I have 135 organization on my infantry, and that's about to go a hell of a lot higher.
I'm guessing this is what Hitler thought, right? During the World War II time, this is how Germany is going to be. Yeah, you hit the limit on the resources.
I finish all this infantry org. I could have gone down the Blitzkrieg one, but I'm going to try and do mostly infantry, and just look at that. It's so insane. The game started lagging. I was trying to find the cause, and I found out Peru has up to 103 divisions, Venezuela has up to 52, and El Salvador also has almost 53. I think it's safe to say during the end of this game, I'm probably going to need a new CPU if Liberia ever wakes up and, you know, has those 200 divisions, but so far nothing. Well, because I took Czechoslovakia, it appears the Germans are having none of it and are declaring war on me, but it's a little bit odd because Germany looks a bit different. Obviously, because I've done the purge, the Germans had no problem pushing me out, but more importantly, they're also now pushing through Poland, so this is gonna get very messy very quickly. Oh, there's just something about seeing 50 Bob Semple light tank divisions ready to be deployed that just really does it for me. So I was a bit curious how I'm actually seeing the French push the Italians back. I've never actually seen that happen this early in the game before. It is 1939, then I checked France's score, and they have 542 infantry divisions on civilian economy. Yeah, I kind of tapped out for a while. I came back, my army slightly encircled here, but the best thing about this mod is that I can just happily delete them because I have 11 million manpower and so much equipment, it does not matter. Oh god. The Belgians are coming. Oh, top 10 anime plot twist. Hungary joined the Axis. Totally didn't see that one coming. Oh, damn. Japan ate all of China, which means they're going to be able to sit here for a while and just pump out shit.
I don't know what. This is why I love this game, man. I like all certain scene. Japan, fuck it, just took over China. Why not? I love this. Like, this is what Japan would have wanted. But yeah, there you go. Man, first of all, if you increase everything by 10 but the landmass stays the same, I guess you would hit a certain limit where a certain country has just enough manpower and equipment. That doesn't matter how much powerful the other country is. You know, the defending countries just have enough manpower and equipment to defend themselves, and there might be a stalemate. I guess war would just go on for a longer time. I don't know.
Of China, which means they're going to be able to sit here for a while and just pump out shit. Banzai! Thought I'd go ahead and invade Bulgaria just for the shits and giggles of it, and mostly because I have 7,000 close air support that I've just got nothing really to do with. Okay, same thing that happened to Bulgaria, but now I have 15,000 close air support. Oh god, it's just so beautiful. My goddamn Bob Semples are just running over everything from all the buffs they're getting. It's insane. There's just nothing that can stop them. As soon as they make a breakthrough, they're just impossible to stop. It's insane! Yeah, I also just noticed they also times 10 the radar, which means this radar covers all of Europe and it's level 2. So if you're wondering why I'm not taking out the Axis, it's because I was kind of hoping that their AI would kick into gear and start spamming out troops, but they don't appear to be doing that.
They're stunned. Yeah, he's stunned.
The Germans aren't helping themselves here because they just declared war on Switzerland, and for some reason, there are British Raj troops in Switzerland. How exactly they got there, I don't know. Now, I don't know if it's just like my game, if I've got a conflicting mod.
Yeah, man, attack Switzerland. That's what you get for being neutral.
But I've noticed the AI doesn't really spam out troops as much as it claims to be, but maybe that's because I always pick a nation to go toward the Axis. But I have noticed that Germany's not doing that well, at least not doing that well, but Britain has 115,000 planes!
Damn.
What? Oh damn! Look.
How much navy they have?
Hawaii. Yeah, you know what I said about the Japanese having time now just to build up a shit ton of units. Well, they're just conquering everything. Oh, I've been waiting. Yeah, casualty-wise, the Germans have 13 million, the Italians have 7 million, and Spain has 2 million. I feel like that should be much higher for Germany, considering I have 1,000 strategic bombers over every province. Making Dresden look like a family day trip to Taco Bell! You know you've given the AI too much of a chance to, you know, come back when the South Africans and the Greeks are duo invading Italy. Oh my god. Britain now has 277,000 planes.
What?
What? Oh, damn. Someone should probably go ahead and put a stop to the Japanese.
That's way too much, man.
The Allies are too busy building planes, and Japan's busy building a fucking empire. I was going to wait till I had some big bombs out to finish the
painting kangaroos with the Japanese theme. This is ours now.
Germans, but at this point there was no fight left in them. I've strategically bombed every one of their factories, and oh god, that's so much equipment. I really don't know what the AI is doing, but Britain has 0 troops and 364,000 what I think they're doing is they're putting all of their air wings out, and that's just draining their manpower so they can't have troops. I'm sorry, I just had to
That's
switch
OP
over
shit.
Oh my god! So I had 100 big bomb division tanks that I was going to finish the Axis off with, but they died without needing them, so I'm just going to go ahead and try use them on Finland instead. I didn't see that one coming. Finland formed a faction with Afghanistan. If you ever wondered what 100 super heavy tanks and like 200 Bob Temple tanks look like invading Finland, little bit something like this. Strategic bombing plus 300%. Yeah, build level 6 radar.
Whoa! It's the entire world.
Entire globe. So, going toward Japan at this point seems like a bit of a, it's going to be horrible considering they have 806 divisions and 208,000 airplanes. But you know what? I got a plan.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and
gonna be
drop
fun.
10,000 strategic bombers over Japan.
Nothing will be left.
Holy! Oh my god! That's a lot of damage! Yeah, I thought I'd tack switch over to Japan just to see exactly what I just did there, and as you can tell, I did a lot of damage. Yeah, at this point, it's quite literally GG. Strategic bombers. Magnificent. Also, I don't know why the British Raj...
Wait a minute, did he won? What happened there? The fall of Tokyo.
Strategic
This is
bombers.
ridiculous.
Magnificent. Also, I don't know why the British Raj are in this piece still. I'm not at war with the Allies. I don't understand why they're here. Well, I think it's quite safe to say that what happened here
Soviet
was
Raj.
100% definitely a bit of a war crime. Yeah, I think if this game counted like civilian casualties, we'd probably have bombed half the population of Earth into the ground by now.
Damn.
Again, I don't know if it's just my games, but I never really see the AI create these crazy amounts of units that happened. I played 3 games on this, but I didn't play them to fruition. I only played till 1940 on the first 2, so I just wanted to test it out like I do with most mods, but I never really saw any of that. But the AI definitely spams out air units, which eats all their manpower, and as you saw in the video, it ends up disgusting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the
Alright, I fucking love that one. What is that? Xinjiang? Okay. That's too bad. Soviet Raj, this is funny. First of all, I love Japan just went apeshit, took out China and most of the India. Right? And then just strategic bombing, that's it. Japan is gone. Now it's a Soviet Raj, apparently. Man, this game is fucking incredible. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it feels like if in a realistic world, right? If this actually happened, it's basically just world certificate and just doing this. So if world actually did that and everything is 10 times more powerful, like he said, 500 planes, this and that, just with one country. Yeah, I think the civilian casualty without nuclear bombing, it would be like most of the population would die out just because of the damage, right? So that would be some next level thing. It's like people needs to hate each other way too lot for that to happen. Yeah, I guess the peak of social media, I guess that could do it, right? Twitter basically, dissing each other. That's it. Everybody's at war, 10 times equipment. Yeah, this would happen. Man, I love this one. Right, people, that was Hearts of Iron 4 breaking the game. 10-time production, Manpower construction. I like this channel. I like how he's just basically seeing what other things he can do in this game. Right, first he made every province their own country. Now the 10-time production. I guess he was talking about what if only artillery damage? You can only do artillery damage. Can you win it like that or something like that? Did he make that video? I have to check that out. Well, this game is awesome. Alright, I'll see you next time.